Throughout this IMG video analysis series, we're going to be using one of our top juniors here at the Academy, Maria Shishkina. Maria Shishkina has used Dartfish a great deal over the past year in her development, and we really think it's helping her to improve. Today we're going to be covering the forehand. The forehand has 5 major key positions. We have the ready position. We have hips and shoulder rotation. We have the lock-in position, a good contact point, and also the finish. Let's get started with the first key position, the ready position. What we've done here is we've taken Maria's forehand footage and we've assigned it key positions. We want to take just a minute to hit on the ready position, which is the first fundamental. As you can see, we've done a side-by-side comparison here with one of our pro comparisons and Maria. The ready position is simply showing that you are ready to react to any ball, no matter where it's hit on the court. In order to establish a good foundation, you can see our sample here has a good wide base, knees bent, chest is upright. Maria's doing a really good job of maintaining that here. So in terms of her ready position, she's hitting that fundamental just like we want her to. Okay, what Maria and I want to do now is we want to roll this video forward in slow motion to the next key position. Next key position is going to be the hip and shoulder rotation. And what Maria is going to look at here, she's going to make sure that she's getting a good unit turn to where the hips and shoulders align to where the chest is pointing straight at us here. That means she's getting good rotation on the forehand. Maria, take a look at this here. You're going to notice that your racket is very similar to our sample over here. All right, and what she's establishing there is good chest side preparation. That's going to help her later on in the swing to be able to take the ball on the rise and to be able to hit the ball early to steal time from her opponent. We're going to roll the video forward in slow motion once again to try to come to our next key position, which is the lock-in position. Now, the one key fundamental that we want to show out of this key position is what we call butt-in point, which is leverage. What you want to notice is you want to notice here, Maria, that your butt-in point is pointing straight towards the ball. So is our pro here. What we don't want to see in this screen is the butt-in point at us. That means the swing is once again too large and that they're going to be late on contact. Maria, you're doing a great job right here with butt-in point, establishing leverage, and ready to drive out towards contact. From the lock-in position, we want to roll the video forward to the contact point, which is the 4th key position, 4th fundamental that we're looking for. So, as you can see here, Maria's been doing a lot of work here at the Academy on trying to relax the arm and get the arm extending out a little bit more. You can see Del Potro here has a relatively straight arm at contact, so he has a lot of leverage through the shot. Been working with Maria to try to straighten that out just a little bit, relax the arm even more so she can drive out good contact point to go all the way through to the finish. We're going to go ahead and move from the contact point to our final key position, which is the finish. We're rolling this forward in slow motion to see that Del Potro on his finish here has a little bit more extension after contact. So one of the things we're continuing to work with Maria on is to lengthen that swing a little bit more out in front to add more spin, more power, and hopefully the ball will come off a little bit heavier into the court. You see that, Maria? So we're continuing to try to work on that. So after the analysis, we see the ready position looks great, hip and shoulder preparation looks great, lock-in position, butt-in points at the ball. So we're still working on driving out towards contact with good extension and to finish with good extension. Up next in our IMG video analysis series, we're going to take a look at Maria's backhand. Now, the backhand's not so difficult to take a look at because we really use the same key positions on the backhand as we do the forehand. Same concept in mind. So let's go ahead and jump into our first key position.